Take it easy, Pooch.
He's like, you ain't starting yet. Oh, he's causing trouble up there.
Yeah,
he's a real trouble. Yeah, he really is. No wonder why him and Denji are always up to no good.
And now he's got Dimple.
Yeah, Dimple's always up to no good.
Into him like, yeah, do it.
Those two love each other, yeah, for sure. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
I'm so happy we're watching Vinland. I can't stop. I think about it almost every day.
Yeah.
As depressing. It was so good, the last one, but it was also so, like...
Yeah. There's been a couple of them, and then we're only 4 episodes in.
That's just the way this show goes, though. It's always a...
and that's like, good that it's doing that, because that's, like, true.
Well, it's
that's
more
how
realistic.
It would be, yeah.
Very.
They're not, like, hopeful stories, for the most part.
No. The only hopeful shit in this is, like, when somebody is, like, becomes badass, you know?
Well, they
like,
become bad, yeah. But then even them, they could be taken out. Look at Ascalon.
Well, look at Thor's. The most badass of all badasses is the one that's telling you don't need to be... You have to put to be a real warrior, you put your sword down. You know what I mean?
Yep.
How is... Thorkel's not going to be able to wrap his mind around that when he finds that out. You know what I mean?
Thorfinn or Thorkel?
Thorkel.
I know. That's what I was wondering, too. Because that goes against everything that he is.
But is it like almost a way of saying like time to retire, you know? But in Thorkel's mind, there would never be a retire. It's the only way to go out.
He just likes it so much, but you're not.
But he also like he still
have something else to live for other than the fighting. You know, what I mean? I think that's what it has to be.
Right, and I think that's what it should be. But I think from Thorkel's, why it would be hard to believe that he would do it is because from his point of view, is like the only way to die is in battle. You know.
Yeah. Well. Even Thor's died in battle still. He gave it up. I mean, he obviously had to go against that, but...
Kind of, yeah.
He didn't kill anybody or anything.
Yeah. Think about how long he, like, didn't fight anyone, and he still wrecked everyone.
Kicked the shit out of everybody.
I don't know. I might have mentioned it, like, back in the beginning of season 1 or in the middle somewhere. I was like, I love now that, like... I might have even have been right after Thor's died, because I was like... Now he's going to be able, has to be that character where every time they do show him, it's like, so, and I'm like, up to this point, they do that every time.
Yeah.
Whenever they use him, it's a very pivotal, important moment. Because usually it's Thorfinn seeing him or something.
Yep. Or at least the last one was Thorkel.
Reminiscing, yeah.
Yeah. That was the coolest.
All right, so are we going to see more of Canute then?
It seems like it. If they're not going to just flash him at the end and then not... They might start with him, you know what I mean? We might not get... Thorfinn for an episode or 2.
I hope not, because I want to see what his progression is going to be now after they had that little hash out in the barn.
Yeah.
Whatever
that was.
Yeah. Either he's choking him or not choking him, I couldn't tell.
He had his hands around his
throat. It looked like he was.
It did, but I mean...
I haven't rewatched it yet, so I don't know.
Thorfinn didn't even comment on it.
Well, yeah. But that also didn't surprise me, though. It was almost because he was still sleeping the whole time.
Yeah. He did not wake up.
Right? I'm sure there's like another meaning to it or something. Like somebody's going to explain it to us a little better. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that does make sense.
I hope so.
Well, guys, I think we are partially right, but...
Yeah.
Let's watch it.
Okay. Uh-oh. Path of Blood.
I do want to get, like... I wouldn't be mad if there was no Thorfinn, let's put it that way. But I'll just be
we need a deep dive into Canute.
Oh, and it's going right into the intro, so we're getting a lot in this one.
That's good. I like that. Because sometimes I forget about it, and then I'm like deep into it.
It's the
end
of the episode.
Yeah.
It happens to me all the time. But there's also like certain scenes that'll pop up like that seem like it could be the end. Because a lot of these episodes like do have that ending where it's like you can kind of see it coming. But sometimes they'll put a similar scene like, before a commercial break or something.
Yeah. This is a cool song.
I was going to say, I'm starting to like this one. Army of Canute.
Can you see Thorkel?
Not yet. You can't miss him. Yeah, it's definitely Canute. I like the semi-long hair now, you know? Odin.
Yeah,
Little flashback. This was crazy.
アシュラットは尋常ではない。刺激するな。王陛下にもしものことがあってはいかん。
Yeah, he realized it immediately. What like Askeladd was trying to do.
そりゃあだ名だ。我が母より授かりし真の名を教えてやろう。ルキウス・アルトリウス・カステウス。
It's worth watching again.
このブリタニアの
That was so crazy. I did not expect that at all. This is one of my favorite songs. They use it a lot.
一時はデンマーク勢力に覇権を奪われたイングランドであったが、1014年デンマーク王スヴェンの死によって情勢は大きく変動する。
Exactly what we wanted to know.
スヴェンの死を受け、亡命先のノルマンディーから舞い戻り、福井を果たしたエセルレッド2世。両雄それぞれがイングランド王を名乗り、相次ぐ戦乱にイングランドは疲弊していた。
陛下、お下がりを。大事
So
な
this is Ethelred, I guess.
んでおらぬ。陛下。
Look at him. Looks regal.
He does.
何をしているのかと聞いているのだ。
そりゃあ略奪でしょう。古事記の中から
I don't think he wants that.
娘を探してるんですよ。
禁じたはずだ。あの者たちの首をはねて道にさらせ。首をはねて道にさらせ。
はあ、では。
That's gotta be a lot of guys, though, doesn't it?
マジっすか。
Yeah, we haven't seen Thorkel, right?
No.
ブローキー、段取りは
Of course. This crazy bastard.
あれをなだめる。そなたたちでは荷が重かろう。
はあ、確かに。
Is he just going crazy? Why, what did he do to him?
落ち着けトルケル。
Look how many guys are trying to hold him back. That's why he's pissed.
マーシア伯エアドリクは一地方領主に過ぎぬ。戦局を大きく見よう。
どうでもいい。俺は充実した戦争ライフを送れりゃいいんだよ。忘れちゃいねえだろうな。俺はあん時こう言った。お前がこれから何をして何者になっていくのか、この目で見届けてやるってな。おめえの歩く道は始まりから血まみれなんだぜ。
It's annoying.
腹立つ。兵の前でなんたる侮辱。陛下、これはいくらなんでも
You want to go stop him? You go tell him that?
なぜだ。一理ある貴重な忠告だ。
Yeah, he's not
裏
wrong.
表のない男だ。あやつのように生きられるなら痛快であろうな。行くぞ。
In those times, living like he said, living like Thorkel would be the best way.
He's honest.
Honest.
And nothing he said was wrong.
Well, no, I mean in terms of like just being so carefree
he's just
about everything
crazy.
except for wanting to fight.
我がマーシアより軍を引き上げてく
I
れ
don't think
る
that's
な
gonna
ら
happen.
さらに4000都合しよう。悪い話ではないはずだ、クヌート殿。
安いな。
As in, what do you think he means by that? This is nothing. Like, this is worthless to me, probably, I guess.
I would think so.
This is not what I want. Think about it. Thorkel was throwing those around like spears.
Yeah.
they were like almost falling over these guys.
そなたはこの金銀を私がマーシアから出ていくことを望んで支払うの
Up
だ。
on King of England.
エアドリ
That's
ク
mine.
そなたはこのイングランドのブレトワルダであるクヌートに金を持って治療から出ていけと申しておるのだぞ。世は世の領内の反乱を鎮めるためこの地へ来たのだ。無心のためではない。
He is all business all the time.
自らの配下が治療安堵のために勝手に戦列を抜けると申してもエセルレッドは許すのか。
意地悪だな。お人の悪。
かの者エセルレッドは先の戦の折民と玉座を捨てて亡命した小
Not wrong.
だ。そんな男にイングランドの未来を託すのは愚かなことだと思う。
He's like, I mean, just look at me. I have king written all over me, pal.
エセルレッドに消えてもらいたい。
Do you think that was the lead up to this?
長年重臣としたやつに仕えてきたそなたなら。でよ、エアドリク殿。
Oh boy.
そなたに見せたいものがある。
Oh, wait, it was right here they were doing this. Some type of pyre.
のろし。何の合図だこれは。父上。あれを。
Oh, he's just going around showing that they're destroying other villages. And they'll keep doing it. Or is it
Showing how
setting
big they
fires?
are.
Oh, yeah, true.
What an idiot.
想像するがいい、エアドリク。たった今、マーシアは灰に帰した。わかったか。
Oh, his hair is always slightly moving in the wind.
貴様らを焼き尽くすことなど造作もないのだ。
I'll do whatever you say. He brought him to his knees.
Yeah.
エセルレッドの首を差し出して安寧を変え、それが利口だ。
What a way to prove a point. And get what you want.
Yeah. Just a quick little flex on you.
Yeah.
Let me just show you what we got real quick.
Ultimate flex that he just pulled. Now he's posing.
この翌年の1016年4月、
Dang.
イングランド王エセルレッド2世が死去する。
So obviously this answers our question about Harold, which means king of Denmark.
その息子エドモンドが王位を継承する。エドモンドはエセルレッドの後を継ぎ、クヌート軍を王位に苦しめ前線するも、
This is when the
7ヶ月
Battle
後
of
の
London
同年
first happened.
11月、やはり病没す
I
る。
forgot that happened soon. Poor guy.
クヌートの話はやめろ。酒がまずくなる。
Dang, this is happening fast.
That's what he said.
I know.
すべライバルたちの相次ぐ変死によって1018年クヌートは正式にイングランド王となる。
I'm glad they got this out of the way. Now he's got the full goatee. Now that he's king, you know?
Yeah.
Canute's great.
That was awesome.
That was like perfect. It was just what we were hoping for too, like an episode just all about like catching us up on what was going on with Canute.
Yeah, we needed it.
And it cleared up our confusion about like King Harold and stuff. So he obviously meant King of Denmark, you know?
Yeah.
When
I think that's what he said.
I don't think he said it specifically. I think he just said he was like talking about him and said King Harold. Yeah. Jinx.
That's pretty awesome. What do you think Thorkel's still so mad about?
Well, because now the fighting's done.
Oh.
Canute's now the king.
Well,
And Ethelred.
not true.
And what do you mean?
The fighting's done within England,
Well, I know, but like that this battle and / war is over now.
I
It's
guess. But like he seems to be a little tired of him.
well, yeah.
So it hasn't
Obviously.
been that long, right? They said 1014 Sven died, and now it's 1016 or 1017.
3 years.
So
They said, yeah.
I'm assuming the Thorfinn we saw is in the same timeline.
I would assume so. But what's going to happen when they go? Are they going to jump back into the Thor? I got to imagine there's going to be a little bit of some kind of time jump.
Well,
with
because
the
now
Thorfinn
we
part.
saw he's king. Where
I know.
The other one, he was Prince Canute, so he wasn't king yet. So it's at least been
No,
7 months.
What do you mean?
Because even if Thorfinn was, when we saw Thorfinn, even if Edmund was king,
Right.
they said he was only king for 7 months, I think.
Well, we just don't know specifically when the Thorfinn stuff is taking place, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because it's after Sven.
Yeah. Well, it's obviously before he becomes king, I think.
Right, because
What
they
we
call
saw.
him Prince Canute.
Right. The
Einar, right?
no,
Or
the kid's son.
Yeah.
The guy, Kettle's son.
Kettle's son, right? That's what I'm saying. So it was either with Ethelred or Edmund as king.
And then now when we go back to the Thorfinn storyline, is it going to be jumped to be more in line with Canute? It could be one of those things like when the next episode, when we see Thorfinn again, is it going to be like, some in conversation, they'll be like, oh yeah, apparently Canute took over and maybe Thorfinn hears it or something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be the only way for us to like know what timeline that's in, you know? I don't think they're doing one of those things where it's like totally like they're doing it on purpose where it's like one.
Well, Thorfinn's in Denmark, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to definitely find out about it, but
It might
I don't
be
think
what
he
we
bumps
talked
into
about.
him until Canute tries to come over to Denmark.
Well, or Harold goes to England.
But why would he bring Thorfinn?
Well, remember we talked about that a few episodes ago where like maybe when Snake joins
recruits
Harold
him.
and then he goes with them.
That could be, yeah. That could be.
And didn't Kettle say it was 3 years it would take them to do the... What was
to
the
clear
deal with
the
the 3
thing?
years?
I think Einar said it. Like if they work like really hard, like he wants to have it
So
cleared out in
I-
like 3 years or something like
I
that.
could see it time jumping up, just like there was 3 years in between. Canute took over in 3 years from when we saw him at that
Kill
in
Sven.
Mercia. Well, yeah, is that what he said at the...
From the time,
Sven,
yeah.
Yes, you're right, yes. He did that.
Because it took Sven 10 years to conquer England, and then
3,
it took Canute 3
right.
to do the same.
So,
And that's between Ethelred and Edmund.
yeah, so say the Thorfinn stuff we were just watching, say that was like maybe at max a year after Sven dying.
Right, it's only been 2
And then
years.
Three
Less.
more, right. So it could be. I would not be surprised if we jump to Thorfinn again next, or at least next time we do. Like, and they're like almost done or
Yeah,
possibly done.
they did a good job of like telling us everything that we needed to know about Canute in this one.
I am curious to see though. Is the Harold thing going to be?
An issue.
Yeah,
It's gonna definitely be an issue.
I'm trying to remember the real history, and I can't.
Maybe not though, because like one brother is king of England, the other brother is king of Denmark. Unless Harold wants to be king of both.
If I remember correctly from real history, Canute at one point was not only the king of England, but he's the king of everything essentially. Like, most of Scandinavia, like Denmark, Norway.
Well, that would explain why he's Canute the Great, you know?
Right. So I don't remember. I don't know if he's just like already like claiming he is, and he hasn't we haven't heard him say it, you know? And then that's what causes the issue, because then Harold's gonna be like, no. I don't know. We haven't seen anything on Harold yet, so.
Yeah.
But we needed that to get caught up, and then now we can hopefully get into that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We need to figure out Thorfinn's deal.
At some point, I feel like Thorfinn's gonna obviously come across Canute again, and when he does, I feel like I want to just see him like confront Floki and just whoop his ass. You know what I mean?
Well, I actually was thinking that like he's gonna come into like Thorkel's obviously not happy with Canute for whatever reason. So,
well, I think like I said, he's
maybe if
he thinks he's not like just trying to fight all the time,
right.
And it's starting to annoy him essentially, you know, because like he's strategically like telling them when to fight,
right, and poisoning the kings and all that stuff, you know.
Well, attempted. I don't think they ever actually did.
Yeah, he got Ethelred with it, and then Edmund an illness, but
yeah, I don't know if that's what they meant.
Took it as like a poison.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what they're hinting at, but there's a lot of different versions of
blood.
I think one of them actually was
an illness.
Yeah, in real history. I can't remember though. I'll have to go back and refresh myself on that time period.
Well, either way, that was Canute doing it, right? Not if it was. If
it was,
illness,
yes,
but like
most likely, yeah.
Died from that was Canute.
Yeah, it's interesting because the Viking spinoff I was telling you about, the Valhalla one, is like takes place like right at this time, like when Canute and what's the king's Ethelred's son's name? Edmund. Like they're going at it, and then Canute ends up taking over because the kid dies. And
because they said Edmund put up like a really good fight against them.
Yeah, it's interesting stuff.
This is cool, man.
I really love this show.
I really love it a lot.
I want to binge watch it so bad. It sucks watching one episode.
I know.
It's terrible. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.